What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday night to you all. I'm gonna grab a drink of Diet Coke. I always forget to take a drink before I start the stream. If you watch every one of my streams when I start it, I always take a drink. Like right after I start the stream. Oh man, I'm really liking this update. Yeah, I really like the changes that they have made to the arena system. It is a lot smoother. That is going to help me out a ton, especially if I end up going for Spider-Man here this weekend, which I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to have time to do that or not, but we shall see. Kyle Werner is first. What is up? Hussein, Lafort, Max, Crimson, what's up, guys? Mike, Legacy in the house, what's up, dude? Captain Bay jumping in here quick. What's up, man? Copernico. Sure I screwed your name up there. Doc82, what's up, guys? Good evening to you all. Hope you had a good day. It was a long day for me. I don't know. Wednesdays are long days, and it would have been, let me put it this way, if I would have pulled somebody good from that Marvelous Crystal, the day would have been a lot shorter, but should have been surprised by that. Got him, Chan. What's up, Alan? Thanks for the Spidey info, Joel. You were literally the only one that posted his abilities. Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that. I thought there would be a couple people all over that. He looks really good to me. There was something to listen to while I do my Legends run. Nice, dude. Best of luck to you, my friend. Somebody had mentioned that it looks really good for OG Vision on the unblockable S2 node. Omega, thank you, sir, for the subscription. I believe you've just become my 6,900th subscriber. It should update in a minute. But yeah, if you start the fight out, parry stun into a heavy attack, that is going to drain his power, and then you'll be able to bait out a special with a taunt. So yeah, he's looking pretty good, man. Yeah, Legacy, are you doing your Legends run right now? You are. Interesting. Tristan, what's up, dude? Omega Legend. Thanks for the subscription again, my friend. David Newkirk, what's up, buddy? Where's your brother at? Better stay focused. Yeah, dude, don't let me bug you at all. I'll just be here in the background, man. Not a whole lot going on this evening. Gonna push, I think I'm just over 2 million right now. I would like to be up at least at 3 million before the end of this thing. I think the cutoff is gonna be, I think it may go up a little bit from where it's at. I feel like 3 million is probably a safe number. Aaron C, what is up, dude? Spinning for him as a 5-star. Alan, who are you spinning? Oh, Spidey? Best of luck, dude. He looks good. You get sick of hearing about cutoffs, but what's a good estimate for Joe Fixit? Not the best champ, but I got him as a 3-star, and I love his S3. Yeah, he does have a cool S3. I think you are going to be able to pick up Joe Fixit on the cheap end. We're probably talking, what was Winter Soldier like? 1.8 or something like that? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he is under 2. I was so confused when I first opened the app and they've got the new kind of the outline around the characters. I thought that they were 5 stars. They look like 5-star characters to me for some reason, and I was like really confused as to what was going on. Panther, man, I'm all good, dude. Was it a long Wednesday? Wednesdays are always really long days for me, but yeah, I'm happy to be on. Happy to be on. Can't talk. Hanging out with you guys tonight. I may end up doing a little bit of Labyrinth testing this evening. I don't have my suicides on, so the damage output's not going to be exactly where I would want it to be. But if I've got a little bit of time, I may run in there with my magic. I think instead of running against Red Hulk, because I've done that fight a million times already, I may actually go fight Star-Lord, who's got 3 million health, and I won't have class disadvantage, so I'll have a pretty good idea of the damage output. Again, minus the suicides, which I will be running. King Josiah, I'm all good, dude. Good to see you here in the stream this evening. Yeah, Wednesdays, for me, I've said this before, Wednesdays are pretty crazy days. Hang on one second here. I've got accidentally opened my Elgato software. I don't even know how I did that. There we go. Yeah, Wednesdays, I work all day, run home real quick, eat dinner, then me and my wife help out with the kids club on Wednesday nights. We just got home from that. Put my son to bed, then run back to the office to stream. So it makes for a very, very long day once everything is said and done, but wasn't really able to do much grinding at all. I think Monday night when I left the stream, I was at like 1.2, somewhere around there. And I've only done like like 600,000, 700,000 points in like a day and a half. So yeah, tonight I need to put in a little bit of work, but we should be okay. I think Howard the Duck may go up a little bit, but shouldn't be anything too crazy. Working on 3.8 for the Duck. Jeremy, yeah, dude, you look pretty safe there. I'm hoping to get myself up to 3.2 by tomorrow morning. What do you think the Spidey cutoff will be? I may give it a shot in round 2. Man, that is really hard to tell. Every time I feel like the 5-star feature crystals, or at the 4-star feature crystal arena is climbing, it just throws you a loop and jumps way down. I don't think, have we seen what his prestige is going to be? I don't think we've seen that yet. I think if he is a fairly high prestige champ, I would expect the cutoff to be around probably 14.2, 14.3. If the prestige is not that high, which I don't expect it to be that high, I think the cutoff probably will be closer to maybe 13-ish. Either way, if I was going for him, I would probably try to put up about 15, 14 and a half, something like that, just to be on the safe side either way. Loving that new outline. Looks very cool. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I had this all set up, I think, before I went on vacation, but I only streamed like maybe once with it. I'm always I'm always tinkering with things, and I can't ever let anything just stand, so always adding things here and there. Never a finished product. Hey Joel, would you think is more viable for Realm of Legends, an unduped 4-star symbiote Spidey or a duped 5-star Winter Soldier equivalent levels? Let's see. You're probably going to get more damage output if they're equivalent from the symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know. Neither one of those are really an optimal choice. Crap, I didn't even realize I pushed him into an S3. Who else do you excuse me, who else do you have in your roster? Can't talk. Should I rank for my 4-star Yondu Omega? I definitely would. The only reason I wouldn't is if you have OG or AOU Vision as a tech that you have not ranked up yet. I would take them up first. But yeah, Yondu's a strong character. I really, really like him. Am I going to go for the new Spidey? I really would like to go for the new Spidey. I have a lot going on this weekend, and potentially next week for the second round, I'm looking to do my Labyrinth of Legends run, which that's not official yet. I will put out word on that probably at some point Friday, whether or not I'm going to do it. But yeah, if I ended up doing that, then I've only got one shot at him, and I've got a lot going on, so while I really would like to go for him, I just don't know if it's in the cards for me right now to have enough time to do it. We will see. If you happen across a Spidey, test out evading his S1. I used to do it. One swipe doesn't seem possible now, though. I never was very good at doing it with one swipe. It's always taken me two. I don't think we've seen Prestige yet. The new Streamline Arena is pretty street. Thank you. What up, Joel? Appreciate your series on the road to the Labyrinth. Made it through. Now need a champ for Labyrinth of Legends. Yeah, dude. Jermaine, I'm with you, man. I just ranked up my my Magic. I'm gonna go for it with Magic. Lacking a legit ROL option, Electra and Ghost Rider are my best champs. I think you actually might be better off bringing in Ghost Rider. Damage output may be slightly lower than what Symbiote Spider-Man would do, but he's got a very good regen, which is going to keep you alive. There's no timer on those fights, so you can take as long as you want. So yeah, if you've got an equivalent rank Ghost Rider, I would take him in. Eternal Warrior, what's up, man? Good to see you here tonight. I'm sorry, I've missed a bunch of the chat here. Did you take Hyperion up to 550 unduped? Yes, I have my Hyperion at 550 unduped. He's still an excellent champion, still a really good defender. Just got a 2-star Agent Venom. What? Oh, did you get him in the... Wait, are there 2-star character? Is there a 2-star Agent Venom in the Spidey Crystal? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Braveness, what's good? Good to have you here this evening, man. Yeah, and there is my newly awakened Angela. For the life of me, I couldn't remember who I run with her. Where's Drax at? That sucks, man. I can't believe I pulled Angela. Like, worst case scenario would have been pulling Yondu because he was already awakened. Next worst case scenario was awakening Angela because she does not need to be awakened. I was really just hoping to get somebody new. I would have taken Carbage just to have a new character. And wouldn't you know it, I freaking pulled Angela. Yeah, she's got a really weird signature ability. Like, the longer you're in the fight, the less of a chance of having her buffs nullified. Which, I don't know. I mean, you don't use her in Alliance War anyway, which is where all the Mystic champs are at. So, it's really kind of a strange awakened ability. Hey Joel, another rank up question. I can bring 4-star Miles Morales Sig level 99 to rank 5. Think he would be good for Alliance War Defense, or should I wait and work on my rank 3 Quake? Thanks for all your advice, buddy. I guess it depends upon who you already are running in your defense. You know, Miles is not really a make or break defender. Is he a good defender? Yes, but I'm not sure who he would replace. Tell me who your defenders are right now, and it probably will give me a better idea of what you should do. Is your Quake awakened as well? His prestige is up. I posted it in line chat. Nice. What's it look like? I have not had a chance to jump in there. Brian, what's up, dude? Yeah, man. He looks, I guess interesting is a good word. There's a lot of very unique situations where I could see him being useful at. There was a comment on the video right before I jumped on here that I was reading. In Alliance War on the unblockable S2, when the enemy starts with 1 bar of power, a lot of times you run into an OG vision there, which with Synthesis, he automatically gets 3 bars of power. However, if you're running that Spidey, if you parry stun right at the beginning of the fight into a medium, or excuse me, into a heavy attack, it is going to power drain him down to 1.5 bars. Then you can place a taunt and basically be good to go. So, I don't know. He's got some interesting utility built into him. Doesn't have any regen, unfortunately, which I wasn't really expecting there to be any. But he's got a little bit of power drain. The one thing that'll make or break him for me is what kind of damage output he can do. Which with the buff from greater power being above 50%, you get a increased crit rate per poise stack. And then you have increase to your attack power per poise stack. That's hard to say. I guess it really just depends upon how many of those stacks you can build up. Yeah, that video went on forever. I didn't realize after I got done editing it all and posted it, I was like, holy crap, that thing was like 18 minutes long. I can't ever just like say what I'm trying to say. I've always got to drag it out. The Spider-Man is insane. He could break records. Yeah, I don't want to admit it because I'm thinking about going for him, but I think he may have a pretty high cutoff. Hey Joel, how hype is the new Spidey? Hearing can possibly break records. Funny you should say that, especially now with the new arena system. I don't think so, but hearing 18, I don't think 18 million plus. I could see him in the 15s though. Alan, dude, I would have taken Carnage just to have somebody new to run into the arena. You use Archangel, Magic, Ultron, Nightcrawler, and Mordo, and yes, Quake is awakened. The only one in that group that I would replace would be Archangel. Yeah, Archangel's not a great defender, so if you want to rank him up, that's the one that I would replace him with. I think he'll be powerful, but I actually really don't like his attack animations, just his light-medium combos. Rest of him looks cool. Yeah, he kind of, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Yeah, he's got some weird animations. That's one part of characters that really nobody ever talks about, but there are some characters, animations that I just feel way more comfortable with. I think you were actually talking about some of that with Frojo the other day when he was doing his Labyrinth of Legends run with Rogue, and I actually agree with you on that. I don't know what it is about her animations, if it's because she's floating. I'm just never really comfortable with her as a character. I think for myself personally, the best animations, the ones that I'm most comfortable with, are the ones that follow Star-Lord's like medium dash forward attack, which Vision, Star-Lord, Winter Soldier, there could be one more, But those are the animations as far as the light and medium attacks that I'm most comfortable with. Tinley, what is good, dude? I'm sure you will grind for Spidey. I'm telling you, man, I have got a lot going on this weekend. I'm not going to go into details. It's family related, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to have enough time to do it. We'll see. What is the cutoff prediction for Howard? I think that Howard will probably creep up a little bit. I think there will be quite a few people jumping in that were unsure what the cutoff was going to be the first round. And seeing the cutoff of 2.4, they're going to put up a few more 100,000 points just to be safe. So personally, I think it's going to creep up a little bit. I still think it's probably going to fall just under 3. It's probably going to be somewhere between about 2.8 and 3. I'm going to try to just get to 3.2 by tomorrow morning and call it a day. Yeah, Captain, that is actually a really good point. The ability lists have grown so, like, incredibly long and detailed that, I mean, it takes literally 10 minutes just to sit there and read and digest the abilities. Like, if you blow through those things too quickly, you know, nobody's going to understand what you're saying, which ruins the entire point of the video. Doc Strange, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in, showing some support, man. I appreciate it. Is everyone in for Loki? Yes, it does. It does seem to be that way. When's the last time a champ was added whose ability description was less than like 5 lines? See, they can't do that though. They have crossed a point of no return. I really feel like things changed when Angela and King Groot came into the game. Like, I had always done reviews before, but they were really the first ones that I can remember that were like, okay, we really need to sit down and figure out, like, there's a lot of things that you can influence as far as buffs and debuffs that you're getting. Who am I looking for? Winter Soldier, there he is. Moon Knight was one of my first 4 stars. I absolutely love his animations. Yeah, I don't know. I can never really get in love with Moon Knight. I love him as a character, but wish he hit a little bit harder. As unpopular as they are, Winter Soldier and Ant-Man have good basic fighting mechanics, in my opinion. I don't want to talk about Ant-Man. Quick Shot, what's up, dude? Currently losing my mind on 5.2.6. Yeah, dude, I've only run through that thing once. I'm not looking forward to running back in there. Hey Joel, watched the Road to the Labyrinth 4.1 video trying to get past Black Panther Civil War in one shot with Old Man Logan. Got him down to 13k health in one shot on the last try. That's actually not a bad option because he's got the permanent regen. You're dealing with spiked armor, so you're just going to have to kind of slow play that one. But yeah, if you what rank do you have Logan at? I'm just curious. Just dupe my beast. Should I take to 440, and how do I use him? How you use him is a lot longer answer than I have time to give you here. I've got a full review on the character that will answer all those questions for you. As far as should you rank him up, that just depends upon what your other mutant characters are. I would take up Wolverine, X-23, and Iceman, Archangel. If you have any one of those 4 characters, I would rank them up first before you get to Beast. The Money Squad, is that Daniel Noonkirk? Changed his name. You can't fool me, dude. I see that beard. What's up, man? Where is this prestige listed? New Spidey, is it good? Who was just talking about that? Is it Quick Shot? I don't think it was Quick Shot that was talking about it. Somebody else in here was just talking about that. Was it Legacy? I don't know if Legacy's still in here or not. He can probably tell you. Moon Knight during this current moon cycle is actually very good. Yes, he is, but that is half the problem. He's only good for a very short amount of time. I really like Yondu's animations. Super excited about pulling the 4-star from that marvelous hero crystal. Yeah, dude. I really, really like Yondu. I've been playing terrible with him the last couple of Alliance Wars. Have not really been able to show him off much, but he's an excellent Alliance War offensive character. Don't mind me, I'm just drinking some Diet Coke. And it is the caffeine-free version because my wife is pregnant and cannot have caffeine. At least that's what she says, or that's what Pinterest tells her or something, I don't know. She's actually probably here right now, if I was guessing. 440, Sig 41 on the Logan, nice. I wish I had maybe some extra T4 basics laying around. I would like to take my Logan up to rank 5. Hey, just got here. You figured out the volume thing. You sound great and volume not super high on my TV. Tommy, yes. It took me quite a bit of time to figure it all out, but inside of the settings, there were some filters that I could add and increase the gain on the volume, so figured it out. Maxed out deep wounds. Yeah, that's actually a really good combination for him. Changed it because you are the only one to say the name correctly. Huh, I feel good about that. 47.45 for the new Spidey Prestige. Where does that put him at? Jar in the house. What is up, man? Does Yondu need to be awakened to be good? No. He's still a good character, but when he is awakened, he reduces the damage of the enemy for every debuff that you have placed on them. Or excuse me, no. When he is awakened, I can show you here right now with him. Every time the enemy uses a special, for every debuff that they have on them, so it would be a heal or a heal block or a bleed, he turns that into a weakness whenever they use a special. So you can reliably put, 3 or 4 debuffs on the enemy, which means every time that the enemy is using a special, you're taking drastically reduced damage, which is really, really nice. I'm a brave man. You referencing my wife, is she? Yeah, there she is. Hey Joe, you think the second round of Spider Arena will be higher than 12 million? Second round. Dude, I'm not even going to speculate on that. I'm not sure. We just need to wait and see how the first round goes. The testing that happens on Sunday night, thanks to Brian Grant and other people, will probably determine what the second round looks like. If he is as good or mostly as good as I think he is, it's probably going to be fairly high both times, but let's just wait and see till we get through the first arena. I'll be honest, Spidey is tempting me pretty hard right now. Yeah, dude. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't put out the videos or even talk about him. Like, I don't want to push anybody in there going after the champ. It's only 800 people. Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. I've got a very busy weekend, but I'm thinking about, like, losing sleep to go for him. I don't know. We'll see. He looks good. Joel, what would be your ideal MCOC loading screen, characters, and background? That's an interesting question, one I have not considered. I'm liking the one that I'm seeing now. I'm looking forward to Doc Ock. I bet that one's going to be pretty sweet. The Real Deal, what is up, man? Good to see you in the stream again this evening, dude. Considering going for him in the second round, I don't have work next week. Nice. I'm so scared. I've just got... I've got too many bad experiences in the featured arena to not be able, if I'm going to do it, like I have to be able to fully commit to it like I did with Yondu and do like 15 million plus. Otherwise, if it's a situation like Nebula or like Angela the first round where I'm trying to squeeze in as many fights as I can, but I have a very small window, it just becomes very, very stressful. New Spider-Man is above Phoenix and below Punisher 2099 for Prestige. Interesting. Let me jump over real quick to the MCOC. Hang tight with me, guys. I know you will. MCOC Prestige list. Okay, so you're saying he falls in between Phoenix. Let me pull up. Okay, so between Phoenix, let me adjust my screen here real quick. Okay, so falling between Phoenix and Punisher. Sure enough, there he is right there. So, wow. Look at that. Two of the last Well, yeah, the last 2 featured champs that have hit the, no, 3. You've got Carnage, Punisher, and now Spider-Man have all cracked into the top 5. In fact, excuse me, top 10. In fact, nearly all of them in the top 5. That's really, really interesting. Okay, so yeah, his cutoff is going to be pushed up significantly by that. I mean, just consider the fact that everybody hated Carnage, but his cutoff was still. I'm trying to think, what was it the first round? It was still over 14, right? So if you've got a champ that is almost equal prestige, that is actually useful in the game. And yeah, you can make your own determination there, but I expect it to be pretty high. The Spidey's gonna make Daredevil go bye-bye. That wouldn't actually be such a bad thing. A little bit tired of seeing OG Daredevil. He could use a little bit of a refresh himself. Obi, what's up, man? Mr. 801. Yeah, dude. I'm really hoping to get a Mr. 801 t-shirt in for my Labyrinth of Legends run, which is looking like it's going to be sometime next week. I mentioned it earlier when I started the stream. I'm possibly looking at either... I don't think I can do it all in one sitting. I just don't have that much time, but I'm thinking about spreading it out over a couple of evenings. So maybe like a Monday, Tuesday evening, or a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evening kind of thing. And I'm leaning very heavily towards jumping in there this upcoming week. I need to sit down and really take a look at my schedule and make sure it's going to work for me. If that's not going to work, then I may push it to next weekend, possibly next Friday night or maybe sometime next Saturday. So it is coming up. I'm really, really excited. In fact, I may do a little bit of testing with my Magic in there tonight, since she is not locked up in anything here on the stream. Should have 4-star Tech Awakening gem as well. After seeing his prestige, I may go for him. Yeah, my Awakening Tech gems, I'm almost embarrassed to talk about them. Like, I had 3 of them for a really, really long time. And Civil Warrior, I think when he first came out, or when he first hit the crystal, I think it was. I don't remember. Anyway, I had Vision, I had Ultron, and I had Star-Lord. I had all the really good tech characters, all awakened, all rank 550, and I had 3 Tech Awakening gems, and I had nobody to use them on. So during all of the ranking up and ranking down, I actually I ranked him up to 550 and awakened him for 1, and then I also did the same thing with Rocket, and I held on to one of them, which I used on Yondu. So now looking back, thank you, sir, for the subscription. Now looking back, I really wish that I would have held on to all of those with all of the really good new tech champions that have hit the game. And I should have known that was coming, but just got a little impatient. This was many, many, many months ago. What do I think of the new arena? I really like it. I have been asking for this for a really long time. Just the ability to jump from one fight to the next. Is it going to push arena scores up? Yeah, probably a little bit, but we are all now working with the same system, so proportionately for everybody, it's all going to be about the same. If anything else, it's just going to allow you, if you're not really going for anything in particular, if you're just trying to get milestones, it's going to allow you to spend less time in your grind, which is really, really nice. Good evening and happy Nerf Brian Grant to you all. There's Haitian Refugee. BG, I think, is in the house here somewhere, man. I have no work next week, so I'll be able to hang out for all those LOL streams. Awesome. Next series, button disappears after hitting the last milestone. Kabam should change that, hopefully. Just 440 by Quick should make Thorn's Node so easy for Alliance War. David, dude, I have been wanting to take up my Quake to 550. I cannot seem to get enough T4 basics. Every time I get 5 of them or whatever it may be, like I've got a champ sitting there waiting, waiting to use them, and Quake always seems to fall off the top of that list. But I really would like to rank her up and bring her in for that Thorns node. Hello, love your channel. You are the best YouTuber. Your attention to detail is unsurpassed. I've learned a lot. James, that's highly flattering. I don't consider myself the best, dude, but I really do appreciate that, man. Vinny Cristione in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you here tonight, man. Denoco. Hey, what is up, man? We got to get Denoco. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm not actually. I don't know if it's Danoco or Denoco, but either way, dude, I'm happy to see you in the stream tonight. We drop a mod status on you, so we can't have anybody coming in and impersonating you. Just popping in, it's 4:22 a.m. here. I feel you, dude, man. Appreciate you coming in and showing some support. I'm not here. I actually, when I was walking out of the house, we've got a banana hanger, and there was a banana hanger sitting there, and there was some cookie brownies, and I thought to myself, I really should bring in a banana to the stream, because I knew BG would be here, but I didn't want to get him all hot and bothered on the stream, so I opted for the brownie, and yeah, left the bananas at home. Brian, could you ever have imagined the banana thing would go as far as it would? Oh, that sounded terrible. We're gonna let the whole banana conversation fall off. The Angela Poll condolences. Bryce, thank you, my friend. I don't know what I was expecting. Should have known that was coming. Famous people in chat. Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's, and Jimmy Buffett. Robert Beckham. Hi, what's up? Remember me? Of course, my friend. What's up, dude? Vinny, I've been good, man. It has been a busy week at work. Leaving the office for a week and not doing anything. It left me with a lot to do on Monday and Tuesdays. It's been a busy couple days catching up, but it is nice to be back into the swing of things for sure. It felt really weird, I'm not gonna lie. Being completely away from the game, I had no idea what was going on. I'm glad that the Spider-Man information didn't drop while I was gone. Gotta get back to work. Daniel Hogan, dude, I appreciate you stopping by. Best of luck at work. Hope your shift goes by. He's from the UK, can't believe he's up. Hey, dude, what are you doing on right now? Did you just finish a stream, man? I know, it's pretty deep right now. BG. Vinny with the super chat. What's up, man? I'll do 15 with you, my friend. Hope you had a great 4th. Now I'm grinding with you. I knew somebody was going to bring up the push-ups. Because I don't have them. I don't have them listed. Man, could you hear my neck popping right there? All right, let me, hang on. Let me stretch for a second. I bet a lot of people that are newer to the chat have, like, no idea what I'm talking about right now. But for super chats, I usually always do, if I'm not like in a super rush grinding or something, I'll always do super chats, push-ups +5. So yeah, what you are about to see is me whoring myself out for money. But no, really, it's just to get a little bit of exercise in, because I pretty much just sit in this chair all day. So Vinny, my friend, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna go into my corner and do 15 push-ups just to get the blood flowing. Brian, you should do them with me. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Man, it's been way too long since I've done push-ups. It's been well over a week, and I definitely feel it. Vinny, thank you so much for making me do some exercise. Sure, I'm doing them right now. I don't know why. Oops, my microphone is way over there. I don't know why I don't believe you. I would really love to see your, like, little unicycle that you've got built underneath of your desk. Ooh, exercise. Yeah, dude. Only on my channel will you find me whoring myself out. Hashtag Carnage Army. Who's jumping in here? Who's Carnage Army? Push-up time. That's what it is, man. I'm watching every one of your openings because I'm running side by side with you. Rich man getting rubbish crystals pulls. I hope that you guys break the streak. Yeah, dude, I have no hopes. All right, who's this Carnage? Who's this Carnage army? I have no idea. Somebody tell me. It feels a little bit strange being on the opposite end of a raid. Thank you, sir, for the subscription, Chetan. Sure, I screwed your name up, dude. Thank you so much, sir. Is Drew in the house? There he is. Good evening. Yeah, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here tonight. Apparently, we are Vex Gaming. Oh, nice. Dude, I really, really appreciate that. I'll have to return the favor sometime, my friend. I did 15 fast. I'm a college swimmer and water polo player, along with now being a pilot. 15 ain't nothing for me. God, dude. I'm over here, like, out of breath. Yeah, I'm just a balding 29-year-old dad of 2. Hey, can you make a video? How to play with Archangel. There we go. Chetan, sir, I would as soon as I get an Archangel. In fact, I think I just pulled him as a 3-star character in my opening the other day. I really prefer to do my reviews on 4-star characters. So as soon as I either pull him from a 4-star character, which we all know that is not going to happen, or he comes around in the basic arena, I will grab him there. There's Vex Gaming. What's up, man? Appreciate the raid, sir. That's incredibly kind of you, man. How tall am I? Not very tall. I'm like 5'10" and a half. Probably not even the half. 29, thought you were 23. No, my friend. Coming up on the big 3-0 this year. Do I really look that young? Is that a bad thing, though? I guess that's not a bad thing. I will subscribe to you because you seem pretty cool. Tricky. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we were at $68.99, so we've had four people subscribe while we're live this evening. So you can be the 5th, my friend. Just pulled Archangel from a 4-star this week, and lucky to have a Mutant gem. He's a really good attacker. Yeah, dude, I am really looking forward to getting that character. I think he kind of was the sleeper for all of the Mutant characters that came out in March. You had Archangel, Psylocke. No, it wasn't 4. It was 3. Archangel, Psylocke, Cable. And I feel like people were just like totally jacked for Cable that they completely overlooked Archangel. And yeah, I think he's a lot better than people thought he was going to be. Chetan, no problem, dude. Yeah, I try my best to get to as many responses as possible, but yeah, I'm gonna miss a few here and there. I'm only human, and I won't sing that, but you get the drift. 5'6" and I'm 13. Brad, I have a good feeling that you're probably gonna be taller than I am, my friend. I'm back in the house. What's up, dude? Has anyone seen all the new 2-stars from the Spider Crystals? I didn't know that there were new 2-stars in there. Vinny turning 21 next week. Congratulations, my friend. Where do you play water polo at? Wait, you said you were a pilot, so are you in the Air Force? I'm guessing, or you're in the military? Is it like a military water polo kind of thing? Hey, Joel, you say 3.2 as the cutoff for the duck, but how many points will you get? I actually think that I'm probably going to stop there. I actually think the cutoff might be just above 3. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna push around 3.2. Iceman, not Cable. Yes, I'm sorry. Iceman. Yeah, everybody was hyped for Iceman, not Cable. Very important question. Tonic. Okay. Well, what is your very important question? What is the best use for a 5-star Yellow Jacket, and how happy or sad should I be that I pulled him last week? Oh, that is a very important question. I have actually seen him used pretty effectively in Alliance War defense on the Is it the kinetic reactor node? I think it's the kinetic reactor node where he gains power from hitting you. Outside of that, I know we had an Alliance member that actually ran through LOL with him. I think we had an Alliance member or somebody I knew ran through with him. I don't know. He's a pretty cool champ. Trust me, there were way worse options you could have gotten out of there. I probably would not take him past rank 2, possibly rank 3, as long as you have got like Hulk and Captain America already fully ranked up. Glory of Man, what is up, dude? Good evening to you. What have you got to say? I pulled my second 5-star Awakening gem ever, and it's my second Mutant. Hang on a second, what was that? Let me try to play here with one hand. I have Colossus after about 13 5-star pulls. Yeah, I don't even have a Mutant 5-star character. Just hang on to it, man. Your luck will turn around, I'm sure, before mine will. No, I swam and played polo for a year and a half, but had to transfer away due to my major in aviation. Now I'm just a pilot, but I swim for a club team. Nice. If the duck went 2.5 last time, and this time we had T4 basic and the 4th, why would it go up? Good night to my wife. I believe that there were a lot of people that were not sure what the cutoff was going to be in the first round. And my feeling is that when they saw how low it was, there's a lot of people that are now jumping into this. And 2.5, I mean 2.4, whatever it was hardly anything. So basically they're going to see the cutoff, in theory, of 2.4, whatever it was, and push a little bit above that. It's all an estimation, dude. You know, I don't have a magic ball, but for my money, since I'm going for him, that is the theory that I'm subscribing to, and I'm going to push for at least 3.2. Will he be lower than that? Probably yes, but I don't want to miss him. LOL with Yellow Jacket, that's insane. Yeah, there was somebody that did it. See, the thing is, if you have a rank 4 5-star character, the enrage timer is really, really long. And if you play well, you can get upwards of like 450 plus hits if you make it through both enrage timers, which is a big if. But that many hits with a 5-star rank 4 character is going to be quite a bit of damage no matter who you've got. I'm not saying that that's easy, but all I get is mutants. I have 7 5-star mutants? Are there that many mutants in the 5-star? Joel, who do you like as an ability accuracy reduction champ for Alliance War? Can't use crossbones because of Mystic Dispersion. Well, you're not left with a whole lot of options. I know a lot of people like Elektra. Now that she's a 5-star character, you can use her. A lot of people like to bring in Archangel for that as well. But yeah, can't use crossbones, unfortunately. Black Widow is not nearly as effective as she used to be with the reduction that she gets from mutant characters. So yeah, unfortunately your options aren't great there. Now I will say that Spider-Man, I don't even know what to call him, Spider-Man Homecoming, he's got a reduction to ability accuracy. I guess that's a little different. That's not defensive ability accuracy. Oh wow, that was a lot of limbo damage she got back. Your map 5 video is really helpful. My battle group was too messed up. I told everyone to choose champs according to the video as possible, and then I signed pass and we finished the B battle group 3 first of all. Nice. Yeah, dude, I really need to put together more stuff like that. It's just been a busy couple weeks for me, man. I'm off to bed, man. Sadly, work in the morning. Hope to catch you soon. Vex, dude, I appreciate the raid. It was fun, man. I didn't actually know it was happening. I've never been on the opposite end of that. So thank you very much, man. Guys, I don't think I've been over to your channel, man. So, Vex Gaming, yeah. Definitely go check him out, guys. Yeah, I've missed a bunch of questions in the chat. I apologize. Just continue to ask them. I will do my best to answer. Just wondering about your Legends run. Oh, yeah, Legacy is in the middle of a Legends run. Hope it's going well. Don't mean to distract you, my friend. You've got Archangel. Oh, that's right. You go for all those feature crystals. Archangel, Cable, Red Cyclops, Blue Cyclops, Magneto Storm, and Colossus. Yeah, dude, you've got you've got the whole mutant school going on there. At least you've got Archangel, though. Possibly one of the best 5-star characters, in my opinion. Welcome to the Fidget Spinner Squad. Fidget Spinners. Who's your rank 5? Ultron, Star-Lord, or Vision all awakened? God. It's a good question. I think out of all three of them, the best overall character is Vision. Star-Lord, in my opinion, so we're talking 4-star characters. Yeah, Star-Lord, in my opinion, is really... We're talking 4 stars here. 5 stars are a different animal, but you know, unless you're trying to get through Realm of Legends or you really like him as an attacker, I think he actually finishes 3rd in that group. So for my money, I would take up Vision. Power Control is personally, I think Power Control is probably the most important aspect of the game because you can use it no matter where you're at. But double immunity doesn't hurt as well. So I would take a Vision, followed closely by Ultron. What are your thoughts about the Stark assignments? I ran through one of those this afternoon. It's like anything, you know, if you've got a little bit of extra energy you're not using, there are rewards in there. If you're faithful to get through a couple of those each day, those will build up for you. So, I mean... I'm kind of indifferent about it. If you've got the time to run them, great. If you don't have the time, then it doesn't make a difference either way. Like myself, I just don't really have the time right now to put into that kind of stuff. But I'll do my best to run through them, you know, when I've got a free second or two. I managed to get an Angela from the Marvelous Crystal. Zach, I feel your pain. I shouldn't say pain. I mean, I awakened her, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But I was just really, really hoping for a character that I didn't already have. I'm still in Heroic, so it doesn't take too much focus. Gotcha. How long ago did you start? I guess if you're still in Heroic, it's probably like an hour ago, maybe. So if Black Widow is not what she used to be, then who to take to the entry to the Labyrinth? And, oh, the road to the Labyrinth? Well, my friend, you have come to the right place. I have got... I've got an entire guide for Road to the Labyrinth 4.1 through 4.6. If you're looking to get into 4.1, then I would suggest that you start there with that video. But yeah, I give some pretty good advice. I don't know if I can call it that, but I give some pretty detailed advice, I should say. One of the best things you can have for the Road to the Labyrinth is a strong bleed character and also a decent regen character. And those two roads intersect at Wolverine and X-23, so ranking one of them up as high as you can is a very, very good option. Ham Crusher, what is up, dude? Good to see you here tonight, man. Has anyone ever spent over 5,000 units chasing a featured champ and not gotten them? I can kind of sympathize with you. I really wanted to get Dormammu when my channel first started, and I spent 3,400 units. I pretty much had as many units as you see now, and I blew every single one of them outside of like 20 trying to get Dormammu, which I would never do that in a normal circumstance, but it was the very beginning of the channel. It was one of those things where I was just trying to grab people, and I really wanted the character, but it sucked. It sucked. Ham Crusher, I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always appreciate the support. Hello from Costa Rica. Anna, what's up from Costa Rica? What time is it in Costa Rica right now? Are you just waking up for breakfast? Captain, are you not through the Road to the Labyrinth yet? I did not know that. Still got 3 more quests in Road to the Labyrinth. Yeah, you've got the 3 most difficult. The 4.1 through 4.3 are... they're not really too difficult if you've got a decent setup, but the difficulty level from 4.3 to 4.4 jumps up like big time, and then it kind of sustains itself from 4.4 up through 4.6. The maps of the new monthly quests seem much shorter compared to the last month, maybe to encourage the start quest participation. Mike, that is actually a pretty good observation. That wouldn't surprise me if that's in fact the case. Anyone know which 5-star comes out tomorrow? I thought it was Psylocke and Spider-Man Homecoming, but I heard Dorky Dave think it's Iceman. I'm sure somebody here in the chat knows that. I have not been paying attention to any of that today. Road to the Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm looking at your video list. Awesome, dude. I can't wait to get through that challenge. Yeah, dude, I love the Road to the Labyrinth, which when I went through it, the game was completely different than what it is now, which is why I decided to go back through it again, post 12.0. When I did it, it was before patch 12.0, when Scarlet Witch was kind of reigning supreme over MCOC, and all you had to do was have her at a high awakened, really not even a high awakened ability, but if you had her at a high awakened ability, which mine was Sig level 99, 550, run her in with a crit team, and pretty much just smash your face across your phone screen, and you're going to win. It was, sadly, if you were not here before then, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm not exaggerating. It was quite literally that easy. With the crit team, she would constantly chain stun the enemy. Plus her S2 would hit for 35, 45k reliably with all of the extra crit damage boosts. Yeah, she was nasty. She is only a shadow of her former self now, which isn't a bad thing. She definitely needed to be changed. Ravage, would you take unduped Wolverine or duped X23 to rank 5? Duped Wolverine or duped X rank 5? Would use as Alliance War, AQ Attacker, already have Dr. Voodoo, Crossbones, and Star-Lord at rank 5. I'm not really sure that there is a good answer there. You know, X23's got better bleeds, Wolverine's got better regen. They kind of balance each other out. For my money, I used to use X23 in map 6 for a while, but I actually found that I prefer the extra regen from Wolverine over the extra bleed damage of X23. So if you're asking for my personal advice, I would take up Wolverine, but ultimately I think you should take them both up. It's worth having them both up both ranked up high. The Grand Scheme in the house. What is up, dude? I gotta get you moderated, man. I try to get as many MCOC content creators modded as possible. There you are. Welcome, and here's a wrench. Go tool something. Can I complete Road to the Labyrinth Chapter 4 with 440s? Yes, you can do it with 440s. You're going to need quite a bit of skill and probably either a good stash or some units. But yeah, you can get through there. Really, the Road to the Labyrinth is all about the character builds, making sure that you have the right champs that you're bringing in for the specific buffs. And if you have the champs going in that you need, and you set yourself up for each one of the fights, then yes, you can get through it as long as you're playing well. Crossbones is another very important character for Road to the Labyrinth as well. He's really good against spiked armor. Obviously, he doesn't crit. The other character that you run into several times that he's really good against also is Scarlet Witch, which that helps because he doesn't crit, he doesn't trigger any of her abilities. You won't get heal blocked and have poison on you, so you don't have to bring in a poison champ. He can deal with spiked armor and be like quote-unquote kind of poison immune with Scarlet Witch. But I actually used, my Crossbones was only at 440, and I used him quite a bit, so yes, it can be done. In fact, when I ran through all of those videos, Road to the Labyrinth, all that series, I ran through all of that without spending any units, and ultimately I don't really think I spent maybe more than maybe 10 revives at the most throughout the whole thing. Oh, the things I can do now. Yeah, don't you feel lucky? I don't know if you should feel lucky or if it's a burden. Nah, most of the time, I shouldn't even say most of the time, I really have never had any issues in the chat with any kind of spam to speak of, which I'm sure as soon as I say that I'm going to have some, but... Scarlet Witch was OP, but why did they kill Doctor Strange? With 2.0 update, he's terrible now. At least you need skill with Doctor. I don't think he's terrible. It is very difficult comparing him to what he used to be. I say this all the time. If Doctor Strange just hit MCOC now in his current form, I think people would look at him in a lot different light. He is still a very good character, but because we know how good his regen used to be, he does seem kind of garbage. So, yeah, that one hurt a little bit. I'm not quite sure why they needed to nerf him so hard, but they did. All us mods are big tools. Antonio, Road to Labyrinth is hard. I'm on 3.5 as a level 35. Use crossbones to bypass the safeguard node with his fury abilities. Well, at least you've got crossbones. You've got yourself set up well for chapter 4. Would Hulk be good for Realm of Legends Scarlet Witch? Yes, actually, she would be, or he would be very, very good for that. I knew that would piss iMac off a little bit, man. I feel like, I don't know, it has to be a special occasion, right? Like, it needs to be a big deal passing the wrench to iMac. Like, if I just hand it to you, I don't know, it just won't mean anything. I don't know. What I'll do, whenever I decide to run my Labyrinth of Legends run, which is probably looking like next week at some point, I will honorarily, is that a word? I don't even know what I just said. Add you as a moderator. So, there you go, my friend. You got something to look forward to. Only Pepsi products. I'm sorry, my wife. Okay, my wife only drinks Diet Coke, and it's caffeine free because she's pregnant. She doesn't want the caffeine. So it's what's in the house. She orders the grocery pickup from Walmart. We just go and pick it up. It is what it is. It's what I have in the fridge, man. That I will never understand. People complaining about regen getting nerfed. Strange is even stronger now than he used to be. Don't get hit. Wait, hey, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I know I'm getting beat up here. Don't get hit and you won't need his regen. Shaking my head seriously. Okay, see, here's my issue with Doctor Strange. Before 12.0, like not even talking about the regen, when you had his fury buff, and you used an S2 and you got an armor break, you would do way, way more damage than you are doing now. And that is probably my biggest issue with Doctor Strange. I do agree with you. If you're only taking chip damage, block damage, you know, you can heal through all of that. His regen is still good for that. But what I hated more than that was the fact that he freaking hit like a wet noodle after that. And they didn't say anything about that, and they never even really, even when they buffed him back up, like it was never talked about. Like people were asking why, and it was never really given an explanation as to why. Aaron, who do I plan on running LOL with? My friend, you must have missed my video. Yeah, I'm going to be using magic. That is that's the plan. I put up 4.1 million for the duck. Is that enough, you think? Yes, sir. That is way more than enough. Kevin Lauer in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you this evening. I've enjoyed being a mod in a chat that iMac isn't a mod in. I'm sorry. Caffeine-free diet soda is like drinking dirty brown water. What? Doctor Strange isn't a regen champ. His value is his counter spell. I think his value is in a little bit of everything that he brings to the table, which it used to be perfect block when he was in his defensive stance. Used to be a good damage character when he was in his fury stance. Used to be a good regen. Yeah, not so much anymore. I've heard Doctor Strange's S2 is OP again. Who did you hear that from? Because you did not hear that on my channel. Unless you're saying, wow, look at that. It's the exact same team that I'm running. Weird. Did they silent buff him in the update today? Does Yondu need to be awakened to be good? He does not need to be awakened to be good, but it is very helpful if you're using him in Alliance Wars to have him awakened, because every debuff you have on the enemy, whenever they trigger their special, whether it's S1, 2, or 3, they have a weakness effect that is applied to them for every debuff automatically. So it reduces pretty substantially, depending upon how many debuffs you have on them, the amount of damage that you're taking. Oh, Spider-Man, I hate you so much. Yeah, it'll be really, really nice. Like, for instance, if you're running an Alliance War and you've got Spider-Man Homecoming is what I'm going to call him. Build up to an S3, slap the S3 on him. You won't have to worry about the evade for almost 20 seconds. And 20 seconds is a pretty long, I mean, it's a pretty long amount of time. They said Doctor Strange and Drax seem to have been buffed with 14.0. I knew that there was something going on with Drax, but I did not know anything about Doctor Strange. Thoughts on Mountain Dew? My wife rolls her eyes every time I drink it. Dude, I freaking... Oh, man, I should have been paying attention. Yeah, if I'm given... Crap. If I'm given a choice of anything to drink, it is Mountain Dew. And I'm not just saying that because Weck is in the house, which if you don't know, Weck's grandfather, like... I don't know the whole story here, but he, like, invented... Ozzy, thank you for the subscription, although I think that's, like, your 4th time subscribing. Yeah, he, like, invented... Is that the right word? Created Mountain Dew and then sold it. So, yeah, I'm a big proponent, even if Weck wasn't in here, of Mountain Dew. Did I miss some testing on Vulture? Seems to be a great champ for power control if you use him right and has some potential for great damage. No, you have not missed anything yet. My plan is tomorrow to sit down and do the same thing with Vulture that I did today with Spider-Man, which hopefully I've got enough time to do that tomorrow. Those videos take a long time to put together. I mean, from the time I start to the time I get it done, I mean, you're talking upwards of like, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours if that's the only thing I'm doing. Pena, crash me 10 times a day. Android users have all of the problems. Yeah, man, I feel for you, dude. I don't have any issues at all on my iPhone 7 Plus. All right, let me run a few more. Let me run a few more champs in here, and then I think I'm going to actually jump over into LOL. I want to do a little bit of testing in there. Oops. That was weird. The game crashed on me. As I said, I don't have any problems. I touched my Elgato. I don't know if... The exact time I touched the Elgato, I lost the game. That was weird. What are your thoughts on the new arena layout? I love it, man. I'm a big proponent of it. We've been asking for something similar to this for a long time. So, yeah, very happy to see it. But Granddad invented Mountain Dew and sold it to Pepsi in 1964. There you go, man. Yeah, Weck is no joke. Is Vulture tech? He is tech. Yeah, he is tech, which... What is that? We've had Yondu, we've had Nebula, Punisher, and now Vulture and Spider-Man. So we've had 5 new tech champs come to the game, well, within the last 3 months? Something like that. No ownership or influence over Pepsi now. Your video is very blurry. Sorry? It looks fine on my end, but it wouldn't surprise me. I don't have the fastest upload speed here. I work with what I got. Torquey Diggity Dave, what did you say, man? What did I miss? I'm sorry. Don't cry. There's a lot of people that talk in the chat. I don't even see what you posted. Where's it at? There it is. Just got back home today, and you're the first live stream I get to watch. Nice. Losing the vids. Keep up the great work. Hashtag imposter strong. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, dude. Don't go anywhere. Why do you think Duck will go higher this time? I think he's going to creep up a little bit because I think that a lot of people were unsure what the cutoff was going to be. He may have been sitting around waiting to see. The cutoff, I think, was lower than people thought it was going to be, especially for the first time around on a new champ. So I think a lot of people are going to go for him. Seeing the cutoff at 2.4, typically you're going to put in a few more points than that, so I think it's going to creep up a little bit. Do I honestly expect the cutoff to be at 3.2? No. I think it's probably going to be below 3, maybe like 2.7, 2.8-ish, somewhere right around there. But I don't want to miss it, so I'm just going to push for 3.2. Testing with magic sounds cool. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna give it a go here in a second. A much needed boost for the tech class. Dude, I definitely feel that. Yeah, we've been asking for a boost to the tech class for a long time. I'm trying to figure out which class really needs the help now. You know, they tried to bring out Cosmic Champs. You know, we had King Groot, we had Angela and Carnage, and I think for the most part, they really kind of missed the ball there. I mean, yes, they added new champs, but they really didn't add much to the class overall. But I feel like science, for me, it's either science or skill. I feel like, I know skill's got Gwenpool. Science, you're working with basically Hulk, Cap, and Quake. Yeah, I think the science class needs somebody. Hashtag imposter strong. Yeah, I think I scared him off. I didn't mean to offend him. Video is perfect now. Yeah, Mandy. It's just one of the curses of being on my stream. My internet, for whatever reason, decides to kind of come in and out when it wants to. Thank you for the tech. I need to decide on Mystic, Scarlet Witch, Magic, Guillotine, or Doctor Strange to rank 5. Scarlet Witch or Magic. Depends upon what SIG level your Scarlet Witch is at. I'm a big fan of Magic. Can't go wrong really either way there. Scarlet Witch or Magic. Mutant is by far the best class right now. Mystic is second. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends upon the situation. But yes, Mutant and Mystic are clearly the top two right now. Wish I could grind Arena a whole night to dupe him, but just spend my weekdays with my friend. I guess that time is more worth for friends rather than grinding. I guess it depends upon if you like your friends or not. Gotta go. If you're around when I get back, I will see you later. If not, I'll catch you next stream. Vinny, dude, I appreciate, as always, the support and the super chat, man. It means a lot, dude. Have a good evening. I've been on for, what, an hour? So, yeah, I'll be on for another hour plus. So, I don't know where you're going, but there's a good chance I'll still be here. Yellow Jacket is pretty good. Yellow Jacket is good, but unfortunately doesn't have a real strong place in the game right now. Spider-Man's good, you know, but only as a defender. Electro's a decent defender. Abomination's a decent defender. She-Hulk is crap. Joe Fixit is crap. What else we got in there that I'm missing? Who else am I missing in the science class? Oh, Miles Morales. It's kind of a cheap version of Spider-Man. I feel like I'm missing somebody else in the science class. Clinton, I'm gonna shoot for 3.2. Should be able to hit that comfortably by tomorrow. Archangel, Iceman, Wolvie, X23 greater than Mordo, Dormammu, Voodoo, Magic. I don't know, man. It just depends upon the situation. You know, I think in some instances Iceman's better. In other instances, Voodoo's going to be better. So, I don't know. It just depends. I don't know. You're splitting hairs there. I mean, they're all really, really good champs. If you have got them all, then you're in a really good spot. Luke Cage. I knew there was one over there that I was missing. And Ant-Man. How could I forget Ant-Man? Yeah, the more I think about the science class, Red Hulk, yeah, it needs some love. Abomination question mark? I kind of like Abomination. I wouldn't mind taking him to 550 and using him on defense. Okay, I've got some energy to blow. I don't know if those Stark assignment things are still going on. Did I say Electra? Electro? I think I said Electro. Let's see here. Nah, looks like I missed it. But this is a good opportunity. Yeah, let me blow some energy in here. We'll just auto fight through some of this. I'll catch up with the chat. I know that I probably missed 1,000 questions in chat. Let's auto fight with, I don't know, let's just throw people in there. That'll work. And Quake. Yeah, Quake, Captain America, and Hulk are kind of your top 3 there. Think Cosmic needs the biggest? Yeah, I think Cosmic does, but it's going to be hard to continually pump out Cosmic champs when you've got the science and the science and the skill class that have not seen anybody new for a while. Green Goblin will probably be science, yes, and I'm sure you guys saw that picture that was posted by Marvel with all the enemies, and it had Green Goblin in the background. I don't know if that is hinting at an upcoming special event, kind of like the Ming Na's challenge or the Bautista event or something like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hyped. I really hope that they do something like that. When was the Bautista challenge? I was trying to think the other day when that came out. Was it March? I feel like it was March. So we're talking four months ago. Coming up on maybe 5 months ago, something like that. Is 9.5 million enough for 2099? It's a gamble there. I think that Punisher is going to drop slightly with a T4 basic arena running. I don't feel like he was a super hype champ. Although he does have, I didn't even consider the fact he's got pretty high prestige, doesn't he? Yeah, I may need to update that number. My second 5-star that took me... Oops, hang on a second. I just missed your question. I can't even find it now. Gladiator Hulk gonna be Cosmic? Question mark. Would he be Cosmic? I don't think he'd be Cosmic. I mean, Hulk is still Hulk, right? He'd be Science? Although Spidey is still Spidey and they made him Tech, so who knows? These are strange times we live in the MCOC world. Bautista was May when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out. Was it May? Man, it feels like it was a really long time ago. Does Luke Cage only suck because of his pillow hands? Yeah, his damage output is just really bad. I mean, I don't know what it looks like now that he is in the 5-star crystal, if anybody has pulled him and tested him or not. I would imagine it's probably okay, but yeah, most of his hate, or should say most of the hate for him comes around the fact that he doesn't hit very hard. Hence the pillow hand name. Might have been April before the release. I'm pretty sure that it was before the game came out. Just noticed your champ prediction icons love the quality. Well, thank you, sir. Not sure if I call it quality, but instead of just having the names down there, I figured I'd throw some faces up. Bautista's challenge was April, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. It was somewhere right around there. So I guess it wasn't that long ago, so I'll let them pass. But yeah, those for me are by far like the best. That's when the game is at its best. When we have those difficult, if you want to call them that, but just challenging gameplay that comes where there's a lot of different debating on who you should use, how to use the characters. I don't know. That's when the game is most fun for me. No, Hulk would still be Science. His power just increased from his anger. See, Gladiator Hulk. I had Gladiator Hulk and Worldbreaker Hulk confused in the stream the other day. Gladiator Hulk is the one that we will see in the upcoming Ragnarok movie, right? Like, Worldbreaker Hulk is something completely different, which I didn't realize that at the time. No Vulture in here? Man, I was hoping to see Vulture. It was April. Just checked Infobot. Thank you, Kevin. Joel, at what level did you start your basic arena fight? Because we are both at the same number of fights, but you are 500k ahead of me. Yeah, I mean, the more and more 5-star champs you have, the fewer and fewer fights it's going to take you. Or, excuse me, yeah, the more 550 characters you have, the fewer fights that it's going to take you. It's just a function of that. You get so many more points when you have 550 characters. Yeah, the Bautista event, I think that... So we had the Ming-Na's Cavalry Challenge. There was another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one. I can't remember the name of it. Both of those were pretty fun, but for me, I think the Bautista Challenge was by far my favorite. It was just completely different from everything else we had seen. Which, whether you liked it or not, I did appreciate the thought that went into it. Man, I wish you could just auto fight all the way through Master Mode. I barely squeezed in getting through the Carnage event. I finished it late last night. Gladiator Hulk and Worldbreaker Hulk are different incarnations of Hulk. There you go. Joel, should I rank 3 5-star Black Panther not duped, or should I 550 Crossbones duped? A lot of Black Panther's damage, unfortunately, does come from being duped. Coulson's and Chloe's, thank you very much. Crossbones, I think, has got a little bit more use in the game right now, especially if you haven't run through Road to the Labyrinth, I would take him up. If you have run through Road to the Labyrinth, then I probably would take Black Panther just because he'll be more use long-term for you. The Bautista's challenge started around April 7th. I was traveling to a bachelor party in Nashville and played it on the way. There you go. Yeah, Coulson's, Chloe's. Was it Chloe? No, it was Ming-Na's Cavalry event. So it was Coulson's, Chloe, and Ming-Na's. Or, God, I'm confusing myself now. Yeah, iMac, I'm with you there, dude. I just remember bits and pieces of everything. I just can't remember exactly what it was all called, man. Yeah, whoever mentioned the fact that these fights seem really, really short, you are dead on. Yeah, this event is really, really short. Crap, I should have done a Legends run for this thing. I didn't even think about that. I was focused on trying to get in and fight against Spider-Man. God, John Wesley Thomas, what is up, dude? Good evening to you, man. BB, should I rank for a 4-star Drax, duped, or a 4-star Wolverine non-duped? Wolverine. Definitely take up Wolverine. Yeah, the regen from Wolverine will out-benefit the extra damage from Drax. Plus, you may pull a 5-star Drax, so take up Wolverine first. Joel, should I awaken my 440 Ghost Rider King? I would not. Again, it just depends upon, you know, your particular situation as far as what Mystic characters you already have awakened. But, hang on a second. What was I saying? Sorry, I had to block somebody. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider. So Ghost Rider, he's actually still a really strong character, unawakened. When you awaken him, it gives him one more judgment that he can apply by finishing a combo with a medium attack. So when you finish with a light and when you finish a 5-hit combo with a medium, you have a chance to add 2 judgments really, really quickly. So it's going to help you get to a better regen quicker, be able to power lock longer. But again, you can do all of that to a little bit lesser degree when he is unawakened. So if it's a generic awakening stone, I wouldn't use it on him. If it is if it's a class of Mystic Awakening Stone and you already have, let's say, an awakened Scarlet Witch, an awakened Dormammu, then I probably would use it on him. If you don't have those characters awakened, I would just hang on to it, man. Is Yondu good unduped? Man, I've had so many questions tonight, and that's totally fine. So many questions tonight about Yondu. It's really, really interesting. Abraham Santa Cruz, what's up, man? Getting back to your question about Yondu. He is still good unduped. Still has decent damage, decent control, good bleed. However, when he is duped, you're going to be receiving a lot less damage from specials from the enemy. So it is helpful. What would you suggest? A 5-star magic to rank 3 or a 4-star voodoo to rank 5? Both are duped. Ooh, man. Well, having a awakened 5-star magic and not having an awakened voodoo, I guess I'm speaking with a little bit of bias. But in the past, I've always said take up voodoo first. But I think the more I play with magic, the more I realize just how strong her S2 is with the power burn, the power lock, and the limbo. So I think that I probably would take up the 5-star character first. Classic DD or Agent Venom, both unduped. Agent Venom easily. Classic Daredevil needs to be duped before you do anything with him. But now I see why I shouldn't. It's on a 4-star generic. Yeah, hang on to the generic, man. Those are incredibly valuable in the game. Joel, I got a 4-star Iceman. Nice, dude, from the Login Crystal. I have a generic Awakening Gem. Should I use it on him? Ooh. That's a good one, man. I have this problem whenever I drink soda. Or pop, I guess, depending upon Coke, depending on what part of the country you're from. I always pull the caps off and I chew on them, which I don't know if I should do that or not. But I do it like just out of habit. I'm not even thinking about it. Iceman, to be frank with you, I can't remember what Iceman's duped ability is. So let me go check it out, and then I will give you an answer to that, because Iceman is a very, very good character. Let me see here. Absolute Zero. Iceman chills the air around him to freezing temperature, allowing him to reform his ice armor faster, as well as launching an immediate cold snap at his opponent. Ice armor is a very, very strong component of Iceman. I would. Iceman, you're going to be using a lot. So having him at his max power, I think, is probably a good idea. Excuse me. All right, let me get back into this, and I'll continue answering questions for you guys. I feel like this is a casual Friday video on a Wednesday night, which is all good. I'm happy to have everybody in here tonight, man. All right, Jay, where was your question at? There it is. Hi, Joel. Would you rank for a 5-star Civil War Black Panther or OG Black Panther? Well, OG Black Panther, while he does have good bleed, there are other bleed champs that are better than him. X-23, Wolverine, Archangel, Drax. So I probably would not take him up. Black Panther, Civil War. But then again, we're talking about a 5-star character here. Man. I'm not sure that I would rank for either one of them. I think I would sit tight, unless you have to for prestige reasons for your alliance. Between the two, take up OG Black Panther. But if you can, wait. Stop chewing on that. I'm sorry. It's just that. There, I threw it across the office. I hope that makes you happy. I do the same thing with the little soda can opener. I've just always done that. And the other thing that I do that is really, really weird is if I'm like sitting around and like talking or something, or I'm watching TV and I've got a can in my hand, I bite the side of it and I poke holes in it all the way around with my tooth right here. I don't know. It's just some weird thing that I do. I don't know. I'm probably giving out way too much information than I should. Omega, no worries, dude. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good evening. Crossbones rank 5 or Gwenpool rank 5? My friend, that is Gwenpool all day long. Not even a question. My 6 out of 8 top champs are bleeders, so I should put my extra point in rank 3 of Deep Wounds or rank 2 Assassin. I think you answered your own question there. Definitely take up Deep Wounds first. Okay, so now that we have got all that out of the way, I'm thinking that I want to run in and do a little bit of testing in the... Oh crap, what am I talking about? I can't do testing in Labyrinth of Legends because I'm in the middle of a fight. Also, I have no energy. So one way or the other, I'm going to have to buy... Where am I? Okay, so I'm right here. Where does this take me? Does this take me to the end? Hang on a second. Yeah, let me go ahead and just finish this thing out. Let's buy one of these. Since I'm already this far into it, I'll finish this out and then we'll jump over there into Labyrinth of Legends, which I really wish that I had my Suicide Masteries turned on. I don't want to spend the extra units. I'm trying to save them as best I can because the Suicide Masteries give a much better understanding of the damage output that you can do. But, Jay, Paige, thanks for trolling me, man. I know you've been a subscriber for a while, dude. But I appreciate, as always, the support. I have 3 T4CC Science and no idea where to use them. I could save them for a 5-star or rank 5 cap World War II now. I only use World War II in Quest. Thoughts? iMac, I would probably sit tight on those. I was doing the same thing as you were for a long time, waiting to get a decent tech character, which I got with Yondu. Was waiting and waiting to get Voodoo to use with the Mystics, so I don't think it's a bad thing to sit on them and wait. You know, in my particular situation, I was fortunate enough that I had a lot of other T4Cs, so I don't have to pop open my T4CC crystals. I could just kind of sit around and wait. Yeah, patience is a virtue, right? I mean, Cap World War II is awesome at rank 5. I've had him at rank 5 for a long time, but if you don't really use him, then it's kind of a waste. If I spit a 5-star Iceman feature crystal, do I still have the chance to get a champ that came out yesterday, or will I only be able to get champs from August and on only? I believe the way it works is if they are already currently in the crystal, then you do not have the opportunity to pull them in the feature, right? The featured crystals are only champs that are currently in the crystal, and then from the basic set, and then featured champs who have not yet been put into crystals, if that makes sense. I have 4... Oh, hang on a second here. Ooh, we got lots of questions. Here we go. Colin, rank 4, 4-star Quake or 4-star Hyperion, both unduped. Personally, I would take Hyperion. If you're not going to use Quake in Alliance War on offense, then I would take up Hyperion. At the very least, you can dump him on defense. I have 4 T4 Tech Catalyst and a SIG 99 Star-Lord, but I hardly use him, so I'm waiting for either Rocket or Ultron. That is a good move. Yeah, don't spend them on him if you're not going to use him. That can be said for just about anybody, though. Good night, Brol. I kind of like that, Brol. Appreciate that, sir. Basilio, have a good night, man. I've been confused about that, but I've seen someone open a featured 5-star and get an Iron Patriot. I have enough T4CC to do a Mutant Science and a Cosmic right now, and no one to rank. Yeah. Dude, you should see, I'm not even going to show you right now, but I have so many T4CCs right now. And T4CC Crystals, and Greater Glory Crystals, and T4 Fragment Crystals. I don't have any need to open them right now. I don't have enough T4 Basics to be able to spend them. Captain, I have a 5-star Classic Cap, unduped. I'm considering taking to rank 3, but I also have a World War II duped at 440 I could take to rank 5. I will say that a lot of Classic Cap's perfect block chance comes from his Awakened ability. The lower you get on health, the higher the chance is to perfect block, which... you will, because of that, you will actually find yourself sustaining him a really long time, you know, kind of below 50% health. But the fact that he is unduped means he is going to be losing a lot of that. Man, that's a tough one. I don't know. Do you see yourself using your 550 World War II if you ranked him up a lot? If not, then I would take up the 5-star, but... Just confirmed with the team, the fact that the next series button disappears after you've reached the milestone is a bug for sure. The team is working on it right now. Kabam Mike. Derek, I'm not sure what you're referencing there, man. Devin. What's up, Joel? Sorry about the marvelous crystal pull, man. I also got the crystal and pulled a Punisher 2099, so I'm not exactly the happiest either. No, dude, that's really, really good. I mean, if you were going for Iceman, I understand that. But Punisher 2099 is not a bad character. That's not a bad pull. Armando, thank you, sir, for the subscription. If you are in the chat this evening, welcome to the chat. David Rivera, hey Joel, just joined the stream. Awesome, man. I'm happy to have you here, dude. You've got questions because you give good answers. I feel like sometimes I give good answers. Sometimes I just BS my way through it. Sound like I know what I'm talking about. I got 4-star Punisher in my second account by popping 10 crystals. His damage is crazy. Yeah, Punisher, when it comes to bleed champs, he is forgotten about quite a bit, but he is a very, very strong bleed champ for sure. He's a lot of fun to play with. I wish he had a little bit more utility because we already have so many good bleed champs in the game that also have a little bit of utility that he unfortunately just gets pushed down. Pillow guns, iMac. I actually like that description, my friend. This fight's going on forever. Let me take off auto fight here. Although I'm not sure he could even kill me with all of with all of the debuffs that he's putting on me. Saving my prems for when Iceman comes to the crystals. Edwin, I actually think that I'm going to save mine as well until I get 100 crystals. I've got to change something up, man. My luck on the premiums has been really bad doing it weekly, so I think I'm only going to open my 3, 4, and 5-star crystals here for the next couple of weeks, which I get between like 25 and 30 crystals every week if I'm running every arena. So that shouldn't take too long. All right. Let's jump over into Labyrinth of Legends. I actually want to do a little bit of testing on Star-Lord to see, because I know Red Hulk is pretty aggressive and you can get quite a few repetitive stun lock and intercept combos going. I'd be interested to see if Star-Lord is also as aggressive. Oh, for sure then. Well, yeah, I was going for Iceman, but hey, no, RNG says, haha, you do think Punisher 29 would be a good Alliance War defender on an unblockable L1 node? No. His L1, if you watch it, he hits, I think he tries to, he like punches or something with his hands first, and then he fires. So on an unblockable S1, all you'd have to do is just not get hit by that initial punch, and then you can block the rest of it. I don't really think he's going to be a good defender, but I think he's actually going to be a decent all-around champ. The ability to heal block automatically for the entire fight is really, really strong. His power control, I think, is a little bit underplayed. He still has a regen, which is nice. And then he's got pretty decent damage. You'll want to use an S2 to get the really long armor break on there, and then just spam the S1 as much as possible for the increased damage. Okay, what am I doing here? So I need Yellow Jackets. Where's he at? There he is. I need Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man. Okay. Tumbleweed, that's exactly right, my friend. You haven't heard Pillow Guns? I've been saying it since Seaton posted a 550 Realm of Legends Winter Soldier fight. No, I've not. I've obviously heard Pillow Hands, but Pillow Guns is a new one to me. 2099 seems like a ghetto vision, but still,. No, I think he is his own. 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 He's got his own separate thing going on. I would have been very happy to have pulled him today. I think as time goes on, I think we will actually find him fairly useful. I think he is going to be a little bit better beast with a heal block. Brojo, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here tonight, man. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm actually going to do a little bit of testing on Star-Lord in Labyrinth of Legends, which I'm not running my suicides right now. I don't want to spend the units to switch back over. So my damage output is not going to be what I want it to be, but I'm just curious to see how Star-Lord kind of reacts to this whole S2 lockdown intercept thing that I've got going on. Probably will not be I will not be able really to respond to chat here for a few minutes or however long this takes me. But it's a little difficult to test against Red Hulk because you've got class disadvantage and you've also got his reduced physical damage from his overheat buffs. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So actually, I haven't even run in here since that video that I put together was that last week? No, it was Monday. Okay, I just want to get to my S2, and then we will start. We'll start intercepting. Okay, here we go. Slide back, forward. 4-hit combo, back, forward. He's not quite as aggressive as Red Hulk, but still seems to be about. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I will say it's nice to be, even with suicides not running, you can tell she is hitting quite a bit harder because of class disadvantage is gone. See, when you miss the intercept like twice, the AI's timing, I think that they have programmed it for him to kind of stand there. And I've noticed if that's the case, you probably won't get the intercept like that. Crap. I had limbo going though, so get all that back. Yeah, I will say he's not quite as aggressive as Red Hulk, but still seems to be doing okay. I don't know what it is about that kick. I find that so easy to intercept this way with her leg kick. See, what was that? I thought that they fixed that BS. Did you see that? That evade where I intercept and he evades my intercept and hits me, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, the fact that I hit him means he can't hit me, right? No, the fact that he evaded means I intercepted, which means I hit him. So how did he hit me if I intercepted him and he evaded my intercept? It doesn't make any good sense to me. Also, when you're running suicides, the limbo ticks for considerably more than when you don't have the suicides on. Like, I think it's somewhere around like 320, maybe even more than that, with the suicide masteries running. I guess I'll just keep going to see how much damage we can do here. I forgot he's got 3 million health, doesn't he? So it's a larger health pool than Red Hulk. Really didn't want to use too many of my intercepts. Was wanting to hold those for the second enrage timer. I tell you what, I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to have to break up my Labyrinth of Legends run, because doing this over several hours, I could see where I would very easily lose my focus, and Yeah, I don't know. I guess we will see here very soon. It's weird not knowing what's going on in the chat. For all I know, everybody could have left by now. Okay, crap. Let's see. It is much easier to do this strategy when they're backed into a corner. Man, I wish that S2 would crit more. Can you imagine if I had a Star-Lord right now? I mean, I wouldn't obviously have the same type of power lock to be able to do this, like, long term, but still. Like, come on. It's like, I don't know. It's like easy mode if you have a rank 4 5-star Star-Lord. I'm a little bit envious. Man, it's like the third or fourth time that S2 is not crit. Tell you what, we may actually, even without suicides on, we may get pretty close to 1,000,000 damage overall, which I would be really happy if we could do that. Crap, there's that evade. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. When you're being this aggressive, coming in and out like that, it's gonna happen. Let's bait out a special. It's been a while since I've seen a special. I'm sure this is incredibly boring for the chat, and I do apologize, but haven't had a lot of time to run in and test, so it's what we're doing tonight. Again, no crit from the S2. What will happen first? A crit from the S2, or I pull a 4-star character from a premium crystal? Okay, we are coming up on the first enraged timer, and if I had to guess, what are we at? Like maybe 600,000 damage or so, which, Limbo saved me a little bit there. There we go, finally a crit. Yeah, I will be very happy if I can get to 1,000,000 points, at least 1,000,000 with no suicide masteries running, which will mean you can probably, plus no boosts, you can probably add another, I don't know, maybe 30% onto that damage output once I put my suicide masteries on, and then also have boosts running. I've never actually tested where I've made it through both enraged timers. Oh man, I have such a bad itch on my nose right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, but I don't want to pause it. Oh, there it is. Ninja scratch. Woo! Oh, that only made it worse. My eyes are actually watering. Yeah, dude, if I had a rank 4 5-star Star-Lord, I bet you could I really don't even know if it's possible, but I bet in theory you probably could one-shot these 3,000,000 health enemies if you had a really high combo counter, because this enraged timer is just incredibly long. Can't lie, I'm incredibly happy right now. Oh man, there it was. That's what's going to kill me. There will be an evade that will happen here at some point that will take me down. It's going to happen. Ooh, wasn't sure I was going to catch him there. Ooh, man. Yeah, he's hitting really hard. Ooh, even through blocks. It's going to happen any second now. He is going to... Ah! Okay, well, that wasn't bad. How many hits was that? 592? I will take that for the first run that I've ever done live. Yeah, you've definitely got to have really good luck with those evades. Those evades are going to take you out at some point or another. All right, what was going on in the chat in here, man? Sorry, I left you guys hanging for what was that, like 10 minutes? All right, let's see how much damage that was. So it was close to 1 million. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. I wasn't running the suicides, and I wasn't running any kind of a boost. So I would say, yeah, if I was running suicides or boosts, that might have been closer to like 1, 2, 1, 3. Which really, even 1 million, if I could do 1 million points every time, that means I could get through a 3 million plus enemy with just like 3 revives. Which that would be best case scenario. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, I want to go back and try to do the same thing. Try to do the same thing with Red Hulk. The biggest thing that I wanted to find out there was whether or not, because somebody had mentioned that Red Hulk was overly aggressive. That was the reason why you were doing that. But I really don't think it is. It's all about the timing. You jinxed it? I know. See, I was trying to talk too much. I should have just focused in, but... Yeah, 200 hits, I was doing 8,000 to 12,000 crit damage with a 5-star. Yeah, even a 4-star Star-Lord, once you get over 100 hits, he's still hitting really hard, so... I can't even imagine what a 5-star Scarlet, or Scarlet Witch, a Star-Lord would do. That's why I was like... I was holding out hope that just maybe, possibly, I could get Star-Lord, and, just never happened. This makes me want to retry LOL with this strategy. Yeah, I don't know. Before I assume that it's going to go great, I guess let me test it out. My theory behind it all is that hopefully by doing it this way, I really won't ever have to deal with the S1 that you can't block with Falcon and War Machine. And then hopefully I'll just have Magic locked down for most of the fight to where she won't ever be going from 1 bar to 2 bars of power and gaining Limbo. So... That's the plan. Yeah, Yves Clichet, I think that's how you say that. I actually stopped by that for a quick second. I saw he was in there on Maestro. Star-Lord can definitely one-shot. Opponents are more aggressive, so it's easier to bait specials. It's easier to bait specials, and it's easier actually to intercept when they're more aggressive. It's the power drain and the lock that makes the pattern work so well. Yes, it's definitely the lock. I mean, if you didn't have the lock, you would be constantly trying to go back and bait out specials, and you wouldn't be able to get in as many hits. I mean, that enraged timer, it went to the second enraged timer, and I wasn't looking, but I think it only got to maybe a quarter. So there was still like 3/4 of that timer left. I mean, if he wouldn't have caught me, I could have easily done another 200-300 hits in theory. But with suicides, once you get recoil damage using Magic's L2, you will, but it's not that much. Because she procs Limbo, when you use your special, you get almost all of that damage back. So, we'll see. There's still a little bit more testing I'll obviously have to do with the Suicide Masteries on. But, in fact, do I want to turn them on now? I really don't want to spend the units to do it. But actually, am I even going to have the increased enrage timer here because of the class disadvantage? I don't know. Sean Smith with the subscription and the Venom. We've seen Venom a couple times tonight. I've got like 30 of those things up there, but it's like always Venom. Yeah, Quick Shot's got a whole video on that explaining everything, and I need to go back and watch all of that again. But okay, let me give Hulk a little bit of testing as well. Here we go. Don't expect it to go quite as well because of class disadvantage. She's not going to be hitting nearly as hard, but this one also you want to make sure that you only start the process and lock him down after he has dropped all of those buffs that you see up there. So I'm going to push him into a special 2 more times. So let's get him up here. Let's bait out this. Oh crap! 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 Oh God! I shouldn't have been talking. Well, that was embarrassing. Hang on. Let me redo this crap. Rip. Yeah, if you just tuned in to watch that, just go back like 15 minutes and watch the fight with Star-Lord. Jar, take care, man. I appreciate you stopping by and modding for a little bit, man. It's always good to see you, dude. Okay. Let's try this one more time. R.I.P. Yeah, that was not great. And I'm sure that is going to happen quite a bit, so. Let's try to do this one more time. Let's push him into this special. Let's push him into another one. Ooh. I see you, Kabam. I see you working. Okay, so we will lock him down after we bait this one out so we can do our maximum amount of physical damage to him. Wow. He came up swinging even though I wasn't there. It's kind of interesting. No crit. Yeah, you can see without the crit and without Suicide Masteries or boosts, that S2 just doesn't hit very hard. Ooh, that was close, man. What if I one-shot this guy? Would I really exit out? Yeah, right. That ain't gonna happen. I tell you what, man. If I one-shot this dude, you're gonna have to get your super chats ready. But yeah, your money is safe. There's no way I'm one-shotting this guy. In fact, do I have the increased rage timer? I can't tell if I do or not. I think I do. Ooh, he's blocking. I don't like it when he comes up blocking like that. Throws my pattern off. Ooh. The only thing that I've got to hope for is if he does evade, that I either have a limbo up or like that, he pushes me over into one. Crap, I really don't want him to use... Dang it. I really don't want him to use that S1 right there. There we go. Well, that wasn't... Oh, crap! I didn't want to do that. See, that wastes time because now I've got to go all the way back through to get to an S2. I'm going to have to bait out all those S1s again. Get out of my rhythm. Well, that sucked. Unless I can push him to an S2. If I can push him to an S2. There we go. Maybe I can make this work. Nope. No. 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 I'm out of my rhythm. Here we go. Thank you for the subscription. I would look up, but I'm scared to death that he's going to kill me if I look up. There we go. That was a nice crit. Crap. Again, Limbo. Limbo saved me there. I don't know what it is about Red Hulk. I actually think if I can get through Red Hulk with only maybe 2 or 3 revives, that the rest of the fights I think are going to go pretty smoothly. I don't know what it is about him. I practiced on him 1,000 times, and I cannot get through the second enrage timer. I don't know if I should really feel down about that, but I feel like I could do it, and it just never happens. There's always just one stupid mistake that keeps me from being able to finish it. There we go. He hasn't The actual words coming out of my mouth were, he has not evaded in a while, as he evaded. See, that is the BS part of Labyrinth that I really don't like, is no matter how well you play, at some point he's going to evade like that. See, that was only 292 hits. That was basically, what, about 60% of what I did in the first fight? What kind of damage was that? See, that was only 345,000. 345,000. Let's just say another, I don't know, another 30% with suicides. Suicides and boosts. So that's another 103,000. So almost, I mean, that would have been almost 450,000 had I been running suicides. Which, I mean, even at that clip, it's only going to take me 2 to 3 revives to get through him. You know, my goal is to be able to get through each fight in under 4 revives. I mean, that is my goal. So I think even though I'm a little bit unhappy with that number, I still think that puts me on pace for 3 to 4 revives. So, and ultimately, without Star-Lord or Gwenpool or anything like that, I feel like that's not bad, right? I don't think it's that bad. Joel got Kristen to marry him. He can do anything. Oh, God. You do class disadvantage isn't factored into it. Yes, you're also correct. I did forget to factor in class disadvantage, which is what, another, is it 5%? Yeah, so it would have been upward, actually it would have been almost over 500,000, so on a regular fight. What do you guys think? You can use your 5-star Ant-Man. He will carry you the rest of your LOL run. Should I bring in my Ant-Man? No, that's embarrassing, man. Venom and Maestro are the only ones that suck. War Machine and Falcon can, but with that magic is no issue. Yeah, even Venom. Again, Venom, I won't have to worry about baiting the S2, plus I'll have class advantage. I was told by somebody who ran Maestro with a Mystic Champ that the chance to proc poison is only when you're attacking him while he is blocking. Can anybody confirm that? Mutant, who else you got? You mean for this run? I have nobody. My only other, I mean, I've got a rank 5 4-star Star-Lord, but while the fighting, I think the overall fighting would be quicker with Star-Lord because I don't have the enraged timer. It's actually going to cost me more in revives to do Scarlet Witch, or excuse me, to do Star-Lord. So that's the reason why I'm trying to do with magic. I'm in the middle of my legend run and running out of energy and stressing out. I feel you, man. Hope you got some units. Joel, I done 145 times and you're way better than me, so you got this. I don't know. I think I think it's easy for me to play now just because I know like there's no stress. Like if I die, I just start over. It doesn't really mean anything. But I think having the stress of like everybody watching, I think may get to me. So we'll see. Are you doing the same as Brian farming potions? No, I'm actually doing the exact opposite of Brian. I am farming units. It's easier for me to farm units because I get those out of the arena, and the arena is the one thing that I am doing consistently. So I really want to be able to do it for under like 2,500 units is my goal, because I think ultimately you could probably farm as enough units in that case, or you can probably farm units just as quickly as potions and revives if in fact I could do it for around 2,000 units. How many characters are in the easy path if you go Colossus? Is it 19? I think it's 19. So let's say, and I can't count Maestro in there, but let's say I use, I don't know, like 4 revives. Yeah, that's 2,200 units, so that leaves me another like 5 or 6 revives for Maestro to get to 2,500 units. So I think I can do it. Plus, I don't have a huge inventory stash right now, but I do have, you know, 15 or 16 revives that are sitting in my stash that I can also use. So, yeah, I don't officially have a time set up for my LOL run right now. I'm thinking I need to look at my schedule. It is either going to be probably this next week. I'm probably going to break it up into a couple, 17. Okay, so actually it would be less. 17 times 4, it's 68 times 30 units. Yeah, it's 2,000 units. That's if I use 4 revives on every character. Plus, that gives me a wiggle room of 460 for Maestro, which divided by 30, that's another 15 revives. So yeah, you can, if I play well, I can easily do it for under 2,500 units. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to break it up, I think, into like a Monday, Tuesday evening kind of thing. Probably will start the stream earlier than I normally do. I normally stream around, you know, like 9:30, 10:30 Central. I'll probably try to start more around 8 o'clock, maybe even a little bit before that. But if Monday and Tuesday, if my schedule just doesn't work out, then I may try to run it next weekend. The ambush is included in that. That's right. Yeah, dude, I forgot about that. Anyway, I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's getting close to midnight. Oh, I'm going to go home. I'm going to put in a few more points for Howard Zedak. I think that my champs may be refreshing soon. Let me see here. Yeah, in a minute. Holy cow. Yeah, so perfect. By the time I get home, I will run through a couple more times with that. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on with the channel. Definitely look out. Probably by this Friday/Saturday, I will have confirmed everything. I will put a video together kind of talking about all that and confirming the dates. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Let us know. I'll clear things and be here the whole time. Weck, I appreciate that, man. How many revives did you count for Maestro? Well, I mean, in the initial run there for like the 2,000 units, I only had 4 in there, but I know it's going to take me way more than 4. But I think I've got somewhere between about 15 to 20 if I can do it, you know, within 2,500 units. Plus, like I said, I've got about, I think I've got close to 20. Probably will have 20 revives by the time I start this thing on Monday. So it'll be a good start to get into the Labyrinth before I have to start spending units. So we already know that Brian can do it. You know, without spending units at all. I would be very interested to see if I can get through it for about 2,000 units, maybe a little bit more than 2,000 units. Because to be honest, the rewards are well worth 2,000 units. So, you go Punisher. I'm gonna have to look at the rate that the Venom pops up because I don't know why it's popping up so many times. You should see. You should see all of the animations that I've got that could possibly pop up. In fact, I think I might be able... Let me see if I can run them through here real quick. Just to prove to you guys that there are more in there than Maestro. Of course, my internet doesn't want to work. Let me see here. I'm surprised I haven't had, like, super lag issues tonight. Oops. Well, my internet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Grab my alert box. Prove to you that I have many, many more. And it's just not going to load. The computer does not like to do anything else when OBS is live streaming. And I don't blame it. It's all good. All right, guys. I appreciate you all hanging out. It's good to be back. Stream Monday. Streamed tonight. If I do end up going for Spider-Man, which that will all be determined here pretty quick, then obviously I will be streaming probably tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, Friday evening, something like that. Either way, keep an eye out on Twitter and I will let you know. I will do my best to jump into the Spidey quests and find a Vulture to walk through and do a review on like I did Spider-Man today. But yeah, kind of the big push on the channel right now is the LOL, so keep eyes peeled for updates on LOL. All right, guys, once again, thanks for hanging out tonight for a little bit. Brian will be streaming in 33 minutes, so I probably will hang out in the background over there for a little bit. May jump in and say hi to everybody. Big shout out to Vinny. Vinny held down the Stream King for the whole night, so big shout out to him, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's the Lich King from WoW. I don't know if you guys recognize that or not. I'm sure you did if you're a WoW player. I'll probably change that up a little bit here and there. Always trying to do something different. Big shout out also to the people that subscribed. We had almost 20 people subscribe during the stream tonight, so appreciate all the support as always. All right, guys, stay safe until I see you all in the next one. Later.